But now the Ling's coming on in. You have to be careful. The rewall with the evolution chambers, but there's not a lot of HP left on that one at the front wall, as the Queens are holding up very, very well right now. The first Queen is going to drop down, though. Reynor, where his own Lings, where his own Balings, well, they're on the ramp right now. He's just trying to buy time. The transfusion does such a good job of that, as now the Balings are going to stream on in. Oh, Reynor!
That is
a massive.
Another attack in here. Oh, man, he's actually starting to really tear through. You can really start to see how flimsy some of these Protoss units are when they're independent from each other.
Well, Sets has a huge bank, so Warp's in 14 Stalkers, actually, doing a great counterattack over here at the same time.
Now, that counterattack is actually really starting to pick up damage here. That being said, Maru's really starting to nuke and gun down everything over here. He's not moving those probes, he's not moving those probes.
They're fine.
38 probes are dead. 47 probes are dead. Okay,
well,
but
the counterattack though is killing like 4 command centers.
Oh, but he can nuke the counterattack. Just nuke everything.
He nuked the counterattack. That's crazy.
Fighting against the PF, this PF could come in super damn useful over here.
Yeah. It's already preset concave, even surround actually, that Heromarine needs to get because he has no other way of dealing with these Colossus. Notice there was no observer, so he's going to go for it. He's going to pull the trigger. There's still some storms left over. Not too many disruptors, however, and the concave of Marauder is going to do wonderful against the Colossus, targeting them down as well, getting the High Templars on their retreat, and Heromarine kind of almost easily deflected that.
You kind of have to leave it to some muscle memory about which disruptors can fire what. And what position are they going to be in, and then try to predict where they're going to try to attack into at that moment. And with the disruptor count knocked down to 0 about a minute or a minute and a half ago, I think the next. Oh! Well, I was going to say.
Shut up, Dave.
This next
Voice again.
Round 3 fight, the final fight. Where's the Storm? Storm is very close to finishing up. How many High Templars are we looking at, Njal? And are they in the main base? Only 3, but 3 do have a lot of potential.
There's no prism.
Nope, there is no prism. They are not in the main base.
Oh, they really got a big shot off.
ByuN now knows that there are High Templars. Storm is done. Phoenixes are gonna see. We could also get some friendly fire. Zealots coming in. Storm is big. The second Storm is absolutely fantastic. And this does seem like the kind of fight that Astrea wants, as a lot of the Marines are ultra low in HP. More Zealots come in. ByuN picks up one more time. But those Storms, those were the perfect Storms.
This Overlord is not going to get a single whiff of these drones moving across the map for a bit. Finally, this next Overlord is going to be able to catch wind of this, and Serral and Ragnarok both see each other.
Yeah, this is important for Serral. Gives him a little bit of mental heads up, and he's going to go for the wall off. This is big. You can't get the Spine Crawlers in a position where they're walled against the bottom side ledge, and they can't also be able to hit the low ground and the high ground same time. These spines up here are way easier to deny in this upcoming micro war. So Serral, it's an investment of money, but he's going to see that as a worthwhile one, as now he goes to buying time, and again, he'll get ready to fight those spines soon. He's going to come forward with the drones. He catches the Lings. A little bit of a surround. Now his own Lings are coming, and Serral is going to go on the offensive with his defense.
He's target firing down the northmost Spine Crawler while the drones and the Lings chase after Serral. First Spine Crawler has been canceled. Second Spine Crawler being worked on. It gets canceled as well. The third Spine Crawler is going to be the last remaining hope here as the Queen pops on out. Serral is overwhelming Ragnarok, and the Spine Crawler is going to go down. GG, Serral takes us to an ace match.
You can't do this against Serral. You know, he's too good at micro. He figured it out. He saw it. He has a response. We've not seen this for so long, and his response was pitch perfect.
So he knows something is going on, and it's actually a very similar attack to what we saw in game number 1 here from Maru. He's bringing the tank, he's bringing the Marines, but some of his units got caught on the way there. So let's see if Oliveira has time to stop this. He goes ahead, gets a lock on this medevac. If he kills the medevac, it is huge, and the medevac goes down immediately.
And that means the tank and the Marines are isolated over here. He targets it down.
Oh my god, in the meantime, his own Reapers in the main base getting some damage there as well. Maru with a smirk on his face because Oliveira not only shuts down his attack, but gets more damage with less units on the other side of the map.
So this is a massive surround coming on in from Clem, and yes, Ravens are good steadfast. They can knock tanks down. Do they knock enough tanks down to prevent the 360 surround coming in?
I mean, this is starting to feel like it could be an MLG montage-worthy thing. Here comes the attack from Clem. He actually only really hits from the one top angle, and the tanks from Oliveira are really raking right now. They're doing a lot of damage. Clem losing all of his tanks on the top side. Oliveira's Ravens just won him this game.
Are you kidding me?
I'm liking this a lot for Bunny.
The Thor is still alive. There's some more Banes coming here, but they don't get a target, and a lot of them get clipped off there at the very end.
Even the Thor survives. This has been so cost efficient.
Hold on, he's going to kill the Banes. Is this going to snowball?
It might. That's a lot more bio coming in.
Oh no, the Widow
Mines!
No!
4 connections on the Mutalisk is almost everything. Gets taken out as DRG. He doesn't even have the larva to remax. He's at 117 supply with 3K bank and 3 larva.
GG, Bunny takes it. Wild push there. That was insane with the Mutas trying to come through and just got pelted with the Widow Mines.
4 like full damage Widow Mine hits, just obliterate the Mutas.
Is this the moment for Heromarine, or will Solar hold once more?
One lurker on the other side of the map, wreaking a little bit of havoc. This base will need to be given up here by Solar. Finally, it will fall. A lot of these Marines are so low, though. Medevacs still have energy. Gabe keeps pushing forward. Tank count still very high. 2 tanks being produced at a time. Extra Vipers are a necessity at this point.
It's almost pure tank. Here we go. This is it for Solar. Drops the Blinding Clouds. Wants to run the lurkers, links, banelings, anything he still has. He throws the kitchen sink at Heromarine. Will it be enough? A lot of tanks have come down, but there is still quite a bit of Terran remaining. At the same time, though, extra lurkers are going to show up. The tanks in the top side get picked off too, and it seems like it has been enough. The kitchen sink has pushed back Heromarine once and for all. 10 SCVs have gone down during all of this. We were looking at 20 tanks and they have all disappeared.
GG! Solar takes game number 4 on Berlingrad and ties up this absolutely insane series here at the World Championships round of 8.
No, that was pretty sick. This maybe will allow Protoss to try to put a dent in here. This is a lot to chew your way through.
Oh, the neural on the
sick.
disruptor, and he actually used it to kill all the high Templars except one.
That was actually so insane.
That was good.
I almost wonder if we get a highlight clip of that because it happened so quickly.
Yeah.
That was so sick.
That was awesome.
Stalkers warped in on this side.
Yeah, good blink-aways. Oh, his Viking kind of left out in the open.
Blink makes these armies a lot more elastic. Nice control here with the medevac. That medevac is going to make the math a lot fuzzier. That's the Terran's Blink, really.
Look at this. He actually brings probes to fight as well. But Special's Micro really strong here, holding on, getting the right targets.
I feel like Zest maybe... Well, hold on. These Stalkers are all loaded up on HP.
Oh my God! Look at that Micro.
What is this game?
Special out of control here. Oh my God! Is that Special or is that Maru? Someone said Maru wasn't playing, but he is playing under Special's ID and bot.
He's wearing a special suit.
Yes.
Perfectly in good sport. Like,
no.
He has a good spirit.
Reynor. Okay, we have to talk about it later. Let's be honest, obviously very aggressive. This game is important. It's game 5. Blinding Cloud as he is going to pull the Muslim and he steps forward. He gets on top of the lurkers. He got a lot of them and Serral's supply is plummeting. Is ByuN doing it? Is he creating lower bracket Jonah once? But guys, he just killed so many lurkers with the forward stim. It was possible all along.
Yeah, what? He killed
11 lurkers with no kin.
What?
With no ghost.
Mate, this cannot be a Muslim because he still has some army left and he actually got a good trade.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Ben was onto something. It was possible.
Oliveira, he's going for a push out. This is going to need to be a bit of a miracle punch. And the Banelings connect with quite a few of the Marines. And you know what? Even if Reynor didn't clean up this army entirely, he just needed to do good enough. I mean, that's a good trade there for Oliveira, but all of the tanks are gone. The reinforcement line you see on the minimap is not really coming. This is effectively just a little bit more than a double medevac drop?
Yeah, that's actually what it is, despite so many medevacs being available. And of course, that's not all of Reynor's army. He does have a Ling run by, as we know that he always does. Taking a high ground is even sometimes injuring their own SCVs. The Baneling snipes from time have been so darn cool. He's still continuing to do that picture-in-picture. He is actually taking out all the Banelings, hoping that his upgrades can push through. He's about to have +3. It looks like it'll finish as the Lings all dissipate. And has Reynor underestimated this attack from Oliveira?
That's a good question. The Queens are going to try and hold the line for a little bit, even transfusing the Overseer, but they are are just so many queens with so much energy zombie grub. Even with the focus fire from +3 weapon Marines, it seems like the queens are buying time for the banelings.
Reinforcements are coming. Ravi, reinforcements are coming. The banelings aren't quite done. There's not even that many of them. Could he actually focus fire this down? Does Oliveira have a chance at this game? The tank siege is up. The Woodamine's guarding it. The banelings are all gone. Reynor tries to go for a run by once again, but I think he needs everything back at home right here, right now. Here comes the swamp rally. And does Oliveira, does he have enough to stand his ground? He might. The banelings, where are they? Reynor has to pull back.
Reynor losing ground right now. He needs to morph into banelings, but he's morphing him in right in front of the Marines. The Marines starting to sim themselves to death, but they know there is a timer. He's gonna start the baneling that zombie grub.
Oh my god, I think Oliveira might be doing it. He's so overstimmed, but he is gunning for Reynor in game number 2. The last few banelings are gonna be sniped. There's only 3 left over. The full surround. Does he get the snipe? No! He has to pick up. One was successful in the hit, and Oliveira might have just been too few seconds late. I don't know, man. Reynor, he's got more queens, he's got more lings, he's rebuilding the baneling nest. The upgrade's still favorable for Oliveira, but his Marines were injured, his medevacs are almost out of juice. He's forced to return home.
You land the fungal, then you come in with the...
Yeah, with the lurkers.
The lurkers.
But I have a feeling it's going to get destroyed by the mine or something. He might accidentally...
Is there enough?
The Lynx have +3 now, by the way, guys, for the first time in a while. +3 melee, finally matching the upgrades of ByuN. Here he goes, looking for the fungal on Burrow the Infestor, lands a fungal, and it's a picture-perfect fungal as the banelings get a couple of good connections, and Serral takes a 25 supply lead, and he's now going to try to keep pushing his luck with these lurkers. How many Widowmines are there left? 5 Widowmines left for ByuN, and only 4 Ghost.
Killed all the ghosts, holy. ByuN has no gas.
This guy's pretty good at Stargrave, isn't he?
Yeah, not half bad.
He's got the numbers, but those upgrades are going to pack a wall up against the Zealots.
Oh, the first Disruptor Shock comes forward and will try to clean out the double mine. Does manage to do so. Second Disruptor Shock again. A big one on the Siege Tanks. Triple kill. The Phoenix come forward. They will just die, though. I think he was expecting mines to go blowing up, or he just lost control for a second, and the tanks are being repaired, so maybe still a chance here for ByuN. He's got tanks hitting away on the batteries on the front line, and, well, the Disruptors currently are on cooldown.
ByuN canceled his 3rd CC, right, guys? Like, this SCVs were a surprise, and that's the loss of the Phoenix actually gonna be a super big deal. Okay, well, less SCVs now as the Disruptor gets a mighty fine shot there. Now we're up to 3 Disruptors with the Robo still going strong. Bunkers are gonna try to come down here, but Hero doesn't feel like he's too far away from actually being able to pull the trigger, and that's exactly what he is going to do. Disruptors once again being thrown out, getting some connections, but it might just be the sheer surplus of Protoss units or the upgrades. They're pushing through. The tanks were actually not the biggest deal right there. Not enough splash hitting the mass amount of upgraded Marines. Could spell disaster for Hero. One more Disruptor!
No, he goes down! But he's in the natural. Oh my goodness, there's a Disruptor still running around, but he's obviously in some trouble. Robo unpowered. There's only just a couple of Stalkers. If he unpowers the other Robo, there's only going to be 1 Disruptor in play. But he's just going to chase after those units now as Hero tries to run away. So many probes going down, and ByuN with a 30 army supply lead. Reinforcements will be showing up. He gets rid of that Disruptor. There should be a new one in a moment, but there's just a few Zealots. There's just not enough. 1-1 Marines, and ByuN goes to a 2-1 lead in this final. The SCV pull does it.
Wow.
Wow.
Just have a ton of minerals.
That might be the move.
Oh my god.
That might be the move.
Oh. Why?
Oh my god. Boom! That is a big move right there. Oh my god, the fungal's going out. The baneling's rolling in. Awesome move! Oh my god! Oh,
beautiful.
Dark, you're so handsome.
That was so technical. That took out a fifth of this, about a fifth of the supply there.
All right, Gabe's throwing down a scan. Adreno glances on the way here for the great Jonas Satala with 82 drones out on the map. Gabe is taking this fight right before the 2-2 upgrades kick in. Do we get a big Widowmine shot? It's not bad at all. Man, the supplies are so damn close.
Some really nice splits actually by Gabe here. Kiting his way back as well.
We don't have any banelings here, so it's really difficult to engage the Marine ball there.
We can maybe sacrifice his base and just go ahead and saturate the bottom left side.
He's still up at almost 30 supply, and the map isn't that long, so he can just move, I think, very soon.
Despite losing a ton of drones, he's still on 72. He just rebuilt so beautifully the whole time.
It's a lot of medevacs though, Mixu. I don't see too many bio units. I see a lot of medevacs, and he's building more medevacs.
We're going for the demuslim move. 14 medevacs.
I like this.
Poor Ben, man.
Oh, a couple of
choosing.
Veilings counter-attacking. That's minus 10 SCVs. Like, Gabe is getting more and more all-in with every second that goes by. It looks good. It looks promising for the German Terran as Parasitic Bomb does go down on the side of Serral. But Gabe needs another good fight real soon, otherwise he's in trouble.
He needs to get back so that the Widow Mines can do their damage here. First and foremost, Serral's the one to pull back as well to try and regroup with reinforcements. He's going to roll in with the Banelings here. Can he get big connection? Huge please by Heromarine.
Mixu. Do you start believing for the great Jonas Atala?
I'm kind of starting to believe here. Like, Heromarine doesn't have the third armor.
Oh, look at the target fire on single lane going for the low HP SCVs. And he burrows in as well. Serral is microing with single circling right now in the natural of Heromarine as he's going to go for it one more time with Lings and Banes. Gabe, his army is pure metapacks and he's still building metapacks.
Yeah, I don't know how this happens, honestly. Like, there's one Viper that will probably have Power Bomb, so if Gabe goes in one more time,
If
there
it goes
it
for
is.
the low speed benefact, that's the one that has units inside of it, and that is
That it goes down.
1 and
And it
1.
does it.
Oh my goodness! I don't know how he does it, but the GOAT just does things in his own way.
Well, Hero feels like he's taking a lot of damage and he wants to just counterattack. 5 Immortals, 4 Colossus. That is a lot of firepower in that army. But Serral has made 36 Banelings. Oh my lord, the Banelings coming in. He actually does pull back from the force fields. The Colossus breaks through them. There's no force fields left. And you can see Hero pre-spreading his units just a little bit there. He knows that these Banelings are going to be very fearsome when they come in. Vipers are gathering energy right now. Serral's waiting for some abducts.
Yeah, exactly. He you know, if he could pop on that on a very efficient trade on the Stalkers, he would have, but the force field told him to back away. Wait for the Vipers. Now he's going to pull the trigger. The Banelings colliding with everything. More on the way as well. The Vipers get pulled, but then pulled back by the Warp Prism. Hero displaying some excellent micro, but does he have enough to actually hold? There we go. Micro each individual Colossus like an Immortal. It is going to work. The last few units of Serral are running thin. He did just kill more probes, but Hero was already all in anyways. The Warp Prism is still barely alive. It actually saves another Colossus and another Colossus.
This is absolutely insane. That is the most disgusting micro I have ever seen, Zombie Grub. I could not believe it. I literally, my brain malfunctioned when I saw those Colossus get abducted and then disappear. I went, where'd it go? It took me like 3 seconds for my brain to actually process what I just saw.
Marcus, Burrow is done. That means burrowed Banelings are going to be huge here. Scarlett losing control a little bit with the lift there. This could be it.
Bomber can't afford to scan, so this oh god, the burrowed Banelings are huge. They're just over to the right a little bit more. Bring them out. Bait him. He's trying to bait. Oh my god! Oh my god! A perfect detonation. What we all expect to see when that kind of thing happens. Chasing the Medivacs back in. There's some Banelings here to reinforce as well, but that was
What a game!
huge.
What a game! Has Scarlett done it? 30 Marines remain. It's a dead even fight. Scarlett's been on no basis. I don't believe it.
1 SCV remaining on the map somewhere. Somehow he stays alive.
This
30
is
Marines
the
total.
final push. The final push from Bomber begins. But guess what? The only orbital command is lifted. That is it. Scarlett needs to hold on for one final attack.
2 more Banelings coming in as well. We're going to get these drones cleared out by the Marines, and just like the most amazing Baneling hit could just be single-handedly it for the game.
The last
Another
scan,
orbital going to go.
The last scan's down. There are no scans left. Scarlett is going to be on burrow and run. She has killed off the last orbital command. Scarlett refuses to engage without the Mutalisk. The Queen's taking damage. A Queen falls, but Scarlett on the regroup is...
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god! The crowd at their feet! Scarlett, the most incredible game I have seen in DVT! Acer Scarlett qualifies for the playoff matches! The crowd has lost their mind!
I think I've lost my mind. That was... You know what? We didn't even see the Banelings get burrowed as she was running away, Sean. That was remarkable. It's freaking brilliant. Scarlett is the winner and will advance on with party for Group A.